Oh, July 5th, 2012. Well, I'm just going to go right over to the news. All right, Norway's leading oil company, Statoil, is going to shut down all their North Sea oil platforms and lock out the workers due to labor conflicts or labor disputes. The estimated exports will drop about 13%. On that news, let's go look at see what Brent crude is doing. Started out about 99.5, went up to over 100, and very sharp bounces up and down. And then it kind of made its way down, and then it did a very sharp up to 102.5 or 10.2, somewhere in there. Came back down, driddled, and then shot right back up again. Uh-oh, pen's running out. To almost 102.5, and then sharply went back down to 100, or just a little bit above, and went to about 100.2 or so. I think it's going to go back down though. Everything looks like it's going to. Let's go up and see how many barges there are in San Francisco Bay, which bring the gasoline supplies to northern and central and south California. I count 2 small oil barges in the bay. I don't think they're big enough to maybe to go up and down the coast, but they're not the usual size. So 2 small ones, 1 cargo vessel. And with that and the rising oil prices, let's go see what the gasoline prices are doing.
Inexpensive gas station. Expensive gas station.
And now let's talk about rare earth elements from China and what's going on with that. There's definitely a shortage. Let me show you what I mean. Yes, it looks like China is starting to think ahead, like so many other countries you would think would do. But then China isn't all about money yet, but it's getting there. So China is starting to stockpile rare earth elements in their strategic reserve. Reason is because they're running out of it. They have about 55% of all the production on the planet of rare earths. Computers, batteries, electric motors, anything to do with electronics needs rare earth. They're those special elements that chips and that type of thing are made out of. So Russia has 19%, the US mines 13%, and India has 3.1%. If China decides to stockpile the remaining of their reserve, there isn't enough left on the entire planet to even begin to make up. And making computers and any kind of electronic equipment, especially LED lighting, will be a thing of the past. So it looks like things on the resource war are going to heat up. The US isn't very happy with them putting their rare earths into their own reserve. The US says that that's not fair. All right. Right now one of our neighbors is being kicked out of their place. Guess they can't pay the rent, so there's a lot of noise going on. The cops are physically throwing them out. How sad. Alright, before I get to what this number is, I wanted to talk to you about a video I did on April 28th called The Denialists. Anybody that lives in the US will relate to this video. It pertains to the climate change that's going on and the extreme heat in the Midwest and the East Coast of the US. Also into Canada also. So go watch that video and you'll sort of understand what's going on with the heat wave. Anyway, it's time, and what we're going to do is, it's obviously time to review. We have a 32, a 74, and a 47. The real number is, now I have to take this off very carefully so I don't destroy our board any more than I did last time. Alright, this may take a few minutes. Okay, I don't see any paint coming off. Okay. And there it is. 22. The only thing I can think of is because I continuously transmitted since our last video. I used that full moon to bounce my signals off of the moon and back onto the Earth, and then I directed them to bounce from the Earth up into the F2 layer of the atmosphere all the way around the planet. I think all three of these missed the bounce. They were in between the bounce. Let me show you what I'm talking about. See, you guys may have been here. Interesting shape, huh? Next time I'll try it a different way. We'll forget about the bounce. Apparently it isn't working, or I have a feeling the heat may reflect our signals. But maybe one of you guys, if you feel like it, just put a note on either Pink Barrio or YouTube telling me that you've sent me a signal, and I will tell you the signal I received. Alright, the number is between 1 and 99. Anybody that wants to put one in, I'll do, and I'll see if I received your signal. I'll write them down when they come in. Boy, the economy is in bad shape. That was some serious issues there. They physically dragged him away in a police car because he did not want to leave his home. And now they're taking all this stuff out. Bad economy, but at least we saved the bankers, didn't we? Europe's doing a fine job of saving the bank. Hey look, Pink Barrio has a new shirt. We're supporting the 99%. Until next time.